So here we go, showing you how to use the Moodle page for pre-algebra. And first thing I want students to know is that every student comes in to this program with different experience, different familiarity with math. So you might feel like you already know this stuff that you could test out, or maybe need a little bit of review. So the first thing I want you to know is that you can test out or try to test out whenever you feel ready. And how you can use this Moodle page over here on the right to do that is notice that you have a couple of sections here. One says review for percents test, and you get a review packet for that. The other one is review for the measurement test. So pre-algebra, you have two tests that you have to take. Okay, so two tests that you got to pass, percents and measurement. So over here on Moodle, if you click on the review for percents test, you can download a copy of the review, and then you could either work from the computer, you could write this on your own paper, or you could print this out and write on the paper. This looks a lot like the test. And then you have your answers at the end, so you can check to see how you did or how you're doing. There's a video you can click on if you want to watch, get explanations for the word problems. Measurement, very similar. You got a link for the review. And once it comes up, there it goes. You can print this out, whatever you'd like to do. Again, you've got the answers at the back. Again, you've got a video to explain the word problems there. Measurements a little bit different. I let you use this cheat sheet. I'll show you here. So there's certain relationships, like 1 pound equals 16 ounces, 1 ton is 2,000 pounds, 1 yard is 3 feet. You might know those and you might not. You can use this sheet on the test though, so you could print this out if you want. You can use that on the test, or I will provide it to you as well. But so if you feel like you already know how to do this stuff, or you already know how to do most of it, and you want to test out, that's to help you. Look at those reviews, and that should give you a good indicator of whether or not you're ready. Next thing I want to show you is some of these flashcards that I have, or what I call flashcards. So if we go to like the percent section, got a lot of flashcards here. Now you're going to find that there's two different kinds of flashcards. There's Khan Academy, and then there's my own flashcards. So just to show you here, so under percentages, just this first one here, flashcards converting between decimals and percents. This one is mine, and you'll see here it says you can customize your practice with options on the right. So like here's our problem, convert to a decimal, convert 70%. You could either type your answer using the keyboard, or you could click it in, but for me I know 70% is 0.7, and then I can click on check my answer and it'll tell me that, hey, alright, I got it correct. Okay. I can click new problem and it'll generate a new problem. Now I got a different question, convert to a percent, 0.905. I know that's 90.5%, and I can check my answer and it tells me I got it right. Over here you've got a couple options, and on my websites that's what you're going to find. I give you options. So you can customize, you can say I only want to, on this page for example, I only want to practice doing decimals to percents. So every single question now will be convert to a percent. Click on new problem every single time, convert to a percent every single problem. Or I could say I only want to practice going from a percent to a decimal. Now it's going to be different. Now this is going to say convert to a decimal. It's going to give me a percent and ask me to change it to a decimal. So you can customize there. Every single page is going to be a little bit different. Let's go back here and find another one of mine. Your basic percentage problems, I think, is mine. Yep. So you've got, again, this is different kinds of questions, but you have options over here. You can customize what kind of question you want to ask. You can always either click or type your answer. Always click check my answer and it'll tell you if you got it right or not. If you're stuck, you can click show answer and it'll tell you there. So that's my flashcards. I like them because of that. You also have a timer if you want to time yourself. Right now it's 1 minute or 5 minutes, and you can see it'll keep track of your statistics. You can just, how many questions can you do in 5 minutes? How many questions can you do in 1 minute? Whatever you like. With Khan Academy's flashcards, they don't necessarily give you that many options, but they do allow you, if you want to do hints, if you're stuck on a problem and you want a little bit of help, they'll give you hints, and they also usually have links to videos that you can watch. So, for example, over here under percentages, I think this last one, discounts, tax tip word problems, I think that's Khan Academy. Here it comes, so we'll make this a little bit bigger so you can see it over here, but So again, they'll have different kinds of problems depending on the flashcard you're doing, but right down here it says if you're stuck, you can watch a video or you can use a hint. So if you want to get a hint, let's see, use a hint. So this is hint number 1 out of 4, so it'll kind of walk you through the problem and you can get another hint. Or you can watch a video, see if any of these videos help you out with the problem. So that's one nice thing I like about the Khan Academy website. One thing to know about using the Khan Academy website is at a certain point, or when, excuse me, let me back up, when you're typing in your answer, and don't worry necessarily about reading and understanding the problem, but you can click on check down in the bottom right. You can press enter or return, and it'll tell you right away if you get it wrong or not. But at a certain point, and then you can click, excuse me, you can click on next question if you want. At a certain point though, and I think it'll be this one, and I'm going to cheat and use the calculator here real quick, but it's going to say, hey, you're doing really well with this. We want you to move on to new stuff. So this last one will be $38.40. And whoops, still didn't get me there. Okay, so at a certain point, it's going to say, nice job, looks like you know this pretty well. Click on show summary. And if you want to keep moving on, you can go to next exercise, but if you want to keep doing the same kind of practice, you would click over here on the left, practice again. And then it'll keep you on the same kinds of questions there. Okay. So that was percentages, or a few of them on percentages and measurements. There's only one here on measurement, and I think it is my website. But yeah, so you can use these flashcards, try it out, and I hope you find something that works for you. I hope you find something that you can use on our Moodle page here to help you get better at math.